Hello, Dave Hodrin here from Paradigm Games, and we're here today to check out the virtual version, the Tabletop Simulator version of UFO Wave. I've laid out the game in this. Due to the current lockdown, it's difficult to meet up face to face with my gaming buddies, and today playing the game with Dan, Mark, Andy and Simon. Say hello, guys.
Yo. Hello, guys.
Really great to have you here for the first proper playtest of UFO Wave. It's pretty exciting. Let's all hope it goes well. We've already laid out the setup. We've laid out the game setup at the start and everything. I've got an automated button to do all that, and we've been given a species card and plan cards to start with. So guys, we can all first of all take a look at your species card and check out its various abilities and everything, and then what we're going to do is we all put it down on the table so we can all see which species we're playing as. You can put that wherever you like inside your area. Okay, don't. So
Shadow being Jesus.
So what we got? Let's go around and tell everybody who we are and what our different powers are. Mark, do you want to start? Top left.
Yep, I'm the reptilians. I'm powerful and malevolent, scaly bipedal reptile who can shapeshift at will. I get +2 ETs for harvesting, and I get a terrorize auto-activated, wherever that means.
Okay, that's your terrorize plan card. You'll have the advanced level. If you've got a terrorize or pick one up at some point, you can automatically play at advanced level. So next up we've got Andy.
My species are the superior shadow beings.
Terrifying.
We are mysterious.
That's a matter of opinion.
You know we're mysterious because we wear dark hooded cloaks and nobody knows what we do and why. So our agendas are known. We get +2 ET points for retrievals, and we also get to activate missing time advanced stuff as well. So that's our ability.
Okay. Next up, we have Dan, I think. Yep.
And it looks like I'm the hybrid species, a mix of greys and humans. Product of DNA experimentation. +2 victory points for recons. Yeah. And looks like Hotspot gets auto-activated.
Wicked. I'm playing as the mantid, so a very insectoid, tall insectoid species. We exist on a higher dimensional plane. Oh, yes. That gives me bonus points straight away. I just made up that rule. Let's get that in the book. I get 2 ET points for landings. So I'm specifically looking for landing activities. And the premonition power card is auto-activated for me. Lastly, we've got Simon.
Well, I'm the Greys. Don't really need any introduction, except I think we made a mistake. I think we made a mistake by developing the hybrids.
Rude.
Yeah, I'm rather fond of abducting things, and I'm very good at paralysing people by the looks of things as well.
Brilliant. Okay, so I don't know how we're going to decide who goes first.
You are.
Shall I go first?
You are, because you know what you're doing, as it's your game.
Okay, right.
and you also claim to have seen a UFO most recently. And nobody else has counterclaimed that.
Nobody else did that, yeah.
Works.
It does actually say in the rulebook across here, absolutely, the person who goes first is the last person to see a UFO. I saw one back in 2009, and nobody's actually put one further than that, so looks like it. I mean, you might have seen one in the last 11 years, but anyway, let's kick off. So what have we got on our scan to start with? We've got a level 5 abduction, so quite a high level abduction there. We've got a man in black, so a bad human card here, and he's currently guarding that abduction and this level 2 harvest alongside.
Are the men in black a typically tough human, or they're more average?
They're more average, but it depends on whether they've been bodybuilding when you meet them. The other humans are a mystery, and you'll see them come out in a bit. We've got a high-level crop circle there, level 5 crop circle. So nobody's playing as the Nordics. The Nordics go for crop circles, but there's no Nordics in play on this time. There's a level 2 landing there. They're the ones I'm going for. Harvests are for the reptilians, so Mark's specifically looking for those. We've got a level 4 harvest there, and lastly a level 4 crop circle. So quite an open plan. Obviously the cards come out random. You never know what you're going to get with this. Sometimes it's quite easy to decide, and sometimes not. Okay, so what we're going to do is first we can have a look at our plan cards, and we're allowed to put down as many or play as many different ones as we want to before claiming a card. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to start by having a right bit of fun by playing a
Dave,
terrorized card. Yes.
I'm hinting to you.
Oh yeah. Where are you hinting?
He's hinting because you haven't picked up a plan card.
Because I haven't picked up a plan card. Brilliant. There we go. Oh, there you go. And I just picked up the whole deck too. One sec, that's better.
Just right click on it and do a draw, Dave. It saves dragging it.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm still going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to start by playing a Terrorize. I'll play it on my next door neighbour, Simon, I think.
Really?
Why not? Yeah. Okay, so I'm playing it at basic level. So basically I get to choose one of your plan cards at random. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Now, you can counter this. There is a way of countering this, but if you're not going to counter it, I'm going to go ahead.
Well, he doesn't know how to counter it, so how does he counter it then?
Missing time card will allow you to counter a basic power. I assume you're not countering some?
I'm going to shuffle them.
Oh, okay. I can't see them anyway, so they all look face down to me.
Yeah, they do. And then I'll be shuffled. So I don't know which one you're picking.
Okay. Are you putting them back on there? Or am I taking one off here? Should I take one off here? Yeah. There you go, I've taken one off. So it's a mystery which one you end up with.
That's interesting. It pulls them all in as a deck.
Okay, that's going up there into the discards for the...
You leave my cards alone, Daniel.
No. You're taking too long.
It begins.
Then I'm going to play. This is interesting. So straight away I've ended up with a premonition. Now that happens to be my particular auto-activated power. So that means that I can, as the Mantids, I can play that at advanced level straight away. Now, with an advanced premonition, I get to look at either the scan deck or the plan deck. I can look at the top 3 cards. I can rearrange them, and I can claim one of them and add that to my hand or my score pile, depending on which deck I choose. And I think what I'm going to choose is the scan deck on this occasion. Now, how we're going to do this? Probably, maybe if you'll put your blindfolds down or something, and I plonk them on the table, or I suppose I could put them into my hand.
Yeah.
Have a look up here. I don't know. What do you think? Should I put them into my hand?
Well, what you can do is you can put your hand on. If you flip your cards over in your hand, you can then put them on the table.
Yeah.
And draw 3 cards.
How about
if you're doing the scan deck, they're all the same. So yeah, you can just draw the scan deck. Just draw them into your hand.
Oh, yeah.
How about we do the blindfold?
Yeah,
because
no, all you need to do is draw the scans into the deck.
Yeah, but people can see you watching the video, can see what cards he's picked up. Whereas if he puts them into his deck, they won't potentially. Well, that's
he's recording himself, so he'll see here.
I'll see about here. It depends. Should I give that a go? Yeah.
Just draw.
Draw.
Okay. Right. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to flip them over, and hopefully you can't see them. Am I right in thinking you can't see them?
Yeah. It's in your
Well, that would be telling.
So I can't talk about what I've got here.
Yes, you can.
And whether or not it's a strategically good choice.
Whether or not it's appropriate is a different question.
But I can tell you...
You know you're getting picked on now, don't you?
You can see the one I'm going to draw, so I've taken that. It's a level 3 retrieval that's going in my score pile there. The other 2 are going back in... so I'll flip them back over. And we'll have that one there. And that one there. Okay, brilliant.
So you obviously didn't pick up any landings there because you would have placed a landing probably.
That depends on how much the landing's worth, and how much I want to stop whoever's getting retrievals from getting retrievals. So Andy's looking for retrievals, so I might have wanted to take that to stop him. Obviously, it's the start of the game, but there's always tactical decisions to think about with this. So that's me done with the plan. So next, I get to either take an activity off the scan or lead a human to somebody. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this level 4 harvest. That's going in my score pile. Now there's a gap there, so I need to fill that out. I'm going to flip that over. Okay. So what's come out now is a new type of human, military. So these work kind of similar to the Men in Black. However, it's only the players with the most at the end, and they will lose 6 ET points at the end. So let's say one of us has 2 military and one of us has 1. Only the one with the 2 will have to lose 6 points. The one with the 1 won't have to. If 2 people both have 1 military, they would both have to lose 6 ET points.
Okay.
Okay. So now it's over to. I guess we'll go around clockwise. So I guess.
Dan Klein.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
yeah.
next, Dan. Yeah.
Pick one up, Dan.
Draw
Okay, ready.
card. What we got?
Okay, that's nice.
Okay. Does the action get filled as soon as you draw it?
What happens is you draw it, and then if it's got any instructions on it, you do whatever instructions are on it, or you put it in your skull pile, and then you draw out.
Okay. So like if I was to play my hotspot, is what I'm saying,
Okay.
at the advanced level,
Yes.
because I can hotspot as a hybrid.
Yeah.
Could I take this? Would that then be refilled?
No.
Or take-
Okay. So what hotspot means is on your turn you can claim 2 activities of the same type anywhere on the scan. Yeah. For your action. Yeah. So it means that you could get that and that at the same time.
And then they
Okay.
replenish.
But you would also have to get that military because it's watching this particular one.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so you'll be claiming that, and that for your action for this turn if you decide to do an advanced hotspot.
Okay. I'll do an advanced hotspot. I'll claim that.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, because the control spot is your power that's auto activated. That's cool.
I'll...
That's quite a good,
So
opportunity.
he's chosen not to pick the second one up because he doesn't want the military, basically.
No, he's going to. Wait, he's going to. I assume you're picking up the
Your
second one.
activities are the same type, Daniel.
They had to be the same type.
Oh, they have to be the same type. Oh, yes. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
So you would take that, and you'd take the military. So yeah, you can stack those 2, and then it's probably better if you stack your score pile because otherwise people might try to sort of card count and call you tallest poppy and that sort of thing.
Well, no, that's perfectly legitimate.
Well, absolutely, it is at this current point. So that military, obviously, you've got plenty of opportunity throughout the game to get rid of that in various ways.
And now we replace these tiles here.
That's right, yeah, from left to right.
No, you're using the wrong one, though, aren't you? Are you?
Yes, no, that's fine, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
Oh, mouse is breaking.
humans are plenty. Oh, who's dragging?
Where's that gone? My mouse is breaking up. Mouse is doing really weird shit.
Oh, that card's popped up.
Okay,
We've
brilliant.
got an energy card.
Okay, so
energy
what's
card,
come out?
right.
So we've got an energy card. So as you can see, it says on it, claim when you interact with an adjacent card, then draw a plan card. So this one, if you were to draw that harvest or that landing for your action, you would also claim that and add it to your score pile. It's worth 0, as you can see, but then you would draw an additional plan card as well. And it's also sometimes good having them in your deck. Now, the other card that's come out we've got our other 2 types of humans have both come out. So first of all, Sky Watchers. So if you've got that in front of you, your maximum hand size is reduced by 2, and you can get, and it's stacking. So if you get more Sky Watchers, that can severely limit your options. So you drop to 4 cards if you've got that in front of you. Believers now. Whoever's got the Believers card in front of them, they're going to be able to draw 2 plan cards at the start of their turn and then choose which one they want to keep and discard the other one. So it's a very good thing to have, especially in early game.
There are good humans.
But as you can see, it works in the same way as the military, but opposite. So the players with the most Believers can draw 2 cards and keep 1. So if 2 people have 1 Believers, they can both draw 2. If one person's got 2 Believers and the other person has 1 Believer, they haven't got enough and they won't be able to draw 2. So you need to keep track on who's got them or where they are.
So then it's Andy's go then.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's draw these. Let's
I have to admit, the plan deck looks like the Rising of Cthulhu.
Yeah, it's a little alien hands stacking different schemes, I suppose. scheming away. My body's craft.
It's like that old game with the thing.
It's green and tentacly. It looks like Cthulhu.
Well, I had to get Cthulhu into the game somehow. You know, all card games and board games must have some sort of link with Cthulhu in them, as you know.
So,
Right, we're going to do a dimensional shift.
ooh.
There you go, talking about Cthulhu. You're playing
So-
at basic level, yeah?
Yeah. Actually, the basic level suits me just fine. So that gets rid of the Men in Black.
Yeah, so with that you can discard and redraw a scan card of your choice. So it's decided to nerf the Man in Black.
Because I'm feeling mean, I'm gonna play Missing Time. So
Just cancel it.
I'm gonna cancel
You can play Missing Time on a Missing Time card, Andy, by the way, if you want to.
To be honest with you, even if I could, I wouldn't. I don't think it's worth it. Missing Time is a brilliant card, but I don't think it's worth it. Okay, not at this point in the game, anyway.
I like the way you just played that straight away on his first turn. It's like, no, you don't.
Okay. I think I'm just going to take this and take the Men in Black on the gin.
Okay.
That just sounds wrong.
only if you make it.
It sounds like he shouldn't be doing that.
That's the cards we
Yeah,
got.
I'm calling the police.
No, I
Anyway,
wanted that
no,
card. We shouldn't be doing it.
So we got recon and we got abduction.
Yeah, low level recon, and yeah, quite a nice abduction there.
Right, so I draw one of these blue. I draw a playing card.
That's right.
Yep. Let's draw one of them. Draw. See what I've got. Okay.
I think I might start using that pop-up menu option.
Yep.
Stop
I
picking up the whole
probably
thing.
should have.
It's
I don't
definitely
have a plan. I don't have a plan, but everything's changed, so my plan has, of course, changed.
Mark, you never have a plan.
You only ever start planning when it's your turn.
I'd say of the cards
Yeah.
there, you can get harvest on abduction for the same level, but if you take abduction, you deny
Oh, stop it! Andy's already done that.
Simon from getting the abduction.
Well, yeah, it does make some sense. Do I have to play a power?
No,
No.
you can keep them all if you wish, but you've got
And you've got a card.
you're at your
You got-
maximum hand size at the moment.
I shall just keep picking your harvests and shit.
You can pick up 7 cards, but you'd have to discard down to 6 at the end of your turn.
I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'm going to play a Warp Reality, which apparently switches the position of 2 adjacent cards.
That's right, a basic
So I
level,
reckon-
yep. So you can swap any 2 of those cards around you in their positions. So which one are you planning to swap?
I'm going to make it interesting. I'm going to swap. No, I'm not going to swap that one. No, actually, I'm going to go back to my original plan. I'm going to swap these 2.
Okay,
I'm going to put that there, not there.
nice.
I see.
Yeah, very good.
And then, so I can play as many cards as I want,
That's correct.
I assume. And when it's my next turn, I just draw up to my 6
You
cards.
just draw a
and that's
single
what-
card.
You draw a single
I
card.
just draw a single. Right. So you don't. But you could go crazy and play all 6 if you
could,
wanted.
yeah, and end up with very few cards for a while. Yeah, it's not a problem.
Yeah, that would probably be a bad idea. So I think I'll just play the 1 card. So if I pick up this abduction, I can get the energy with it as well.
That's right. Yeah, that'll come with it. So that's a very good play. And then because
So I'll steal that one.
okay, let's just start your score pile. That also goes into your score pile. Just plonk it on top of the abduction. Start making a single score pile. So, and
Yeah, I'm just wondering because it says claim when you what's it do though?
okay, so what it does is worth 0 points, but you draw a plan card, so you now draw an additional plan card.
Oh right, okay. So basically, I just get to draw, which is the plan
The
card.
blue one, yeah, you get an extra plan card for getting it.
We've got another energy card and a landing 3 come out.
Okay, so this one, energy positive. So this one is worth victory points. It's worth 1 ET point. And a medium sort of level landing.
Right. Well,
Okay.
I think I'm going to terrorise this guy over here.
Send it back on me. Oh, yeah. I thought you might.
And I'm going to have this card here.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to play Warp Reality.
Which is the one you've just had off me.
And I'm going to switch that with that. Is that what I need to do? Too adjacent, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it depends on what you're planning to do.
Doesn't actually work.
You can take it back if you want. It's no problem.
He's looking for abductions, but there aren't any abductions.
Well, no, because you buggers have gone for the stuff which isn't your own.
Well, look, only because
I didn't have a choice.
It's all about
Up circle, so it doesn't matter too much.
stopping your opponents from getting their high scoring ones as much as it is about getting your own.
well, Daniel's clearly tallest poppy with two victory cards at the moment.
I don't know what you're on about. I've clearly only got one. You've got 2 victory cards. What are you on about?
So, yeah.
Yeah, but I've got, my second one scores 0, as is clearly visible at the top.
Yeah, we're going to pretend that's not a thing there. So.
Yeah, I'm on 4 points. You're on 9 points. Actually, no, because you get +2 on probably
He's
today.
card canting already. Look at that. Straight away, he's card canting.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to play a Warp Reality, but I'm going to play a craft card with this as well.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so what this does...
That means I can then move this guy over here somewhere.
You can move him wherever you like. So
This
advanced...
chap here.
You can put it wherever you like. Advanced Warp Reality, rearrange the scan entirely.
I can put him there, out of the way. I can put, and more importantly, I can put him here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can put this guy in the middle of these ones here. And I can put this here. I can then take this.
Yes, very good.
Which means I get that.
Yep.
And that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, works great.
That's correct. So from your next turn, because you've now got believers watching you, you'll be able to draw 2 blue cards, two plan cards at the start of your turn. Choose one of them and then discard the other one.
Oh, and I should have picked one of these up.
Ah, okay.
Are these ones that you've just played, Simon? These here?
Yeah.
These ones, yeah. Because I'm looking at it at the wrong angle.
They're going to discard.
Yeah.
That
Five
craft you've played is an interesting one, guys. If you have a look at that, the craft shapeshifter that Simon's played. This one is a particular decent type of craft. You can play it with any other craft if you want to discard a watching human. So it can change into the shape of anything else. So it can be a saucer, or it can be a flying triangle, or whatever you want it to be. So it's a particularly powerful craft type. But it's when you're playing it with powers, it's it's the same.
Maybe I should have played my other craft then.
Oh, you've got another craft, have you? Thanks for the
probably would have also used the landing 3 instead of the landing 2, but each their own. I probably would have also taken the landing 3 instead of the landing 2, but. Okay.
Over to me, yeah.
You okay?
Okay. Right.
Well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer for him.
That's a no-brainer. So look what else we got. A second. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Obviously, I'm going to go for my high-level landing with a constructive energy, which means I draw an additional plan card.
Do they go onto your previous harvest card?
They do.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Another man in black.
The coverage is coming out.
Also,
landing's going on all over the place.
No, they've all ended up in the deck alongside one another. Unfortunately, it's not my turn for a while, so I probably won't be able to grab them now. No, you lot.
No, we'll just leave the men in black to look after it. We've got men in black and Skywatchers looking after him.
Much like a hawk.
I'm going to play a Terrorize. I'm going to steal one of your cards, I think.
Okay.
Steal this one.
Everybody's terrorising me today. Shocking. Is it something to do with that? I'm in next door neighbour.
You had the most cards, and you just picked up a lot of
You're the guy who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, if you don't. But it's customary not to win your own game, so.
Anything can happen with this.
Oh, that's kind of good, actually. I might use
And
that.
you do have 4 cards in your deck.
So I'm also going to play...
True.
I'm also going to play Mind Control with a cigar
Oh, wow. Okay.
and switch the military with the Believers.
Yeah, so advanced mind control allows you to switch a human watching you with one watching an opponent.
Oh, you are so buggered, you are.
What? I don't know what you mean. I'm just doing me. And then I'm going to take the recon.
Oh.
I can see you ending up with some Men in Black before long.
What? That's the end of my turn.
Go for Andy.
Right, let's draw a card. Oh.
I see you checking out my landing.
Who do you think the tallest poppy is at the moment?
Hey.
I'll give you a clue. It's not me. It's not me, and it's not you.
You are
It's probably not.
Yeah, right.
Dave and Daniel are the tallest puppies.
What are you on about? I don't know about
Yeah.
Well, not card
Well,
counting.
Daniel's got 3-point scoring cards. Dave's got 4. But one of them is a 0, as far as I recall.
Yeah, I think Dan's got 11 points, and I think Dave's got about 12 or 13. I think Dave's slightly ahead.
I'm on it. Yeah, but that's countered with Dan's Believers. He's got Believers watching it, which is fast going to start giving him advantages.
I think we're going to play a paralysis
Oh, okay.
on that.
Yeah, with this one, yeah,
Can
you
I
can't
use
use
craft?
craft on your next turn then. So you
Which may not even bother you, you know.
you can still play basic powers.
Okay.
Play advanced
So
powers.
you could have given that card to me, and I could have stopped him playing anything next turn. Could have donated it.
Okay, so I think we're on to picking up some cards. Nine watches. 2, 4, a landing.
Hey, hands off.
I think I'm going to have that landing.
That's my lush meadow. No.
Take Men in Black.
Oh, you going with the Men in Black, though, Andy?
Yeah. I'm friends with the Men in Black. They're hooky.
Okay.
Is there a bonus for having all the Men in Black?
No, but they might lock you up, never to be seen again. It's just black bag you or something.
The shadow beings seem to be attracting the Men in Black. They're just too mysterious.
Absolutely.
So Andy's
What again?
I quite like them.
Andy's basically minus 8 points already on his Men in Black.
Yeah.
And this current
He's
second,
working
yeah.
on
Good God.
It's
Well, that makes me done.
more Sky Watchers.
More Skywatchers and an abduction.
What came out?
Skywatcher and an abduction, yeah.
Don't forget, guys, instead of drawn activity, you can lead a human to another player if you
Oh yes, I know.
It's just,
You can lead a human back.
My daughter likes
what's-
doing that incessantly with me. She's constantly leading humans to me when she plays the game.
Well, so you can pick up a human and play it on somebody else?
Yeah,
Mhm.
instead of taking activity, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It just
Yeah.
means you don't get any points that round. But...
It just means Daniel's going to get a Sky Watcher.
What? I don't know what I did to receive such
You
animosity.
nicked my decent human. That's what you did.
What you mean?
Da-da-ba.
After being picked on twice, you nicked my decent human. So I'm feeling offended.
I mean, I don't exactly want one of the Men in Black, so what am I supposed to do?
Embrace the Men in Black.
Well, you're definitely embracing him.
I'm gonna.
And the thing is, that then next turn I can give Dave the other one. Then both of you are losing 2 cards.
Ah,
I'm gonna play a reality again.
Does
Just
the
standard
hand
power.
dice take effect as soon as you get the card, Dave?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Oh, it does. Oh, should.
Sorry, no. I suppose it wouldn't. No, because you're only discarding down at the end of
Okay,
your
the
next
discard
turn.
phase is what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, have
I
more
think you need to
cards,
update the rules. So as soon as you get the card, you have to discard.
Right,
As soon as you
I'm
get
going
the
to
card,
take that and take that. So
Wicked.
because it's another energy card, so I can get another one of these back, another plan back. Yeah.
Nice. No, sorry, that's a positive energy. So that one is worth one ET point.
And so I
But you
don't get any
black
different card. Yeah.
Oh,
that's fine.
what destructive? What is that?
Oh yeah, not a great card. Whoop.
Claim when you interact with adjacent card, then discard a plan. Oh god. There are bad energies.
That's bad if you want that landing.
Yeah, disappointing. I know it's starting to look more and more hard to get to.
Looking like a pretty sort of dismal scan line there, that is.
Yeah,
So
the humans are starting to take hold.
So to confirm, to pick up an energy, you have to do the
So
activity.
is it my
That's
turn?
correct, yeah.
Yeah, it is your
Or-
turn.
No, you could lead a human. If you led that human, you would also have to take
You'd
the
also get
destructive card.
energy. Okay, cool.
Because it's nearby. It's basically just floating around in the vicinity.
Okay.
I can see Simon's plan change there because he was all about leading people, and he's just changed his mind now. He's picked a card up instead.
No, he's just sort of considering what he can do.
Well, you have to. Don't you? If you want to lead one of those people to someone,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to pick up you can't pick up a plan card.
You can pick up a plan card. You always pick up a
Oh,
plan
right,
card.
you
at the start of
can't.
your turn.
You just can't do an action.
What I can do is
That's
I can play stealth mode,
Ooh,
which means
that's
one human can't see me.
That's good.
So I can
Why is
take
everyone
this
getting the
top
bean
circle.
cards?
You
Yeah.
can, absolutely. Yeah, the Skywatchers haven't spotted you. They were looking the other direction, at Venus or something. It's the
These
ISS.
cards.
They were watching you lot.
Oh, man.
And now there's a 5 retrieval day.
Well, maybe I should have saved it for that. Okay.
Who's got the retrieval? Is that Daniel or is it?
Over to me. It's Andy who's looking for retrievals.
Yeah, right.
So this is
I'm sure he'll get that.
basically.
Now I'm looking for Men in Black. That's what I'm looking.
I'm looking for bloody anything, but
Yeah, this one is a downed pilot, so it's a UFO crash, and the humans have got hold of the body. You got to try and get it back. So what am I going to do now? Let's have a look.
Of course, they can't have the shadow creatures knowing what they are.
Absolutely.
They lose their mystique.
yeah.
Right.
They're even more average than you hybrids.
I am going to do.
Rude.
I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to play a basic stealth mode, and now I'm going to take that retrieval.
Ooh.
Ooh. You
James, I'm
mandatory.
going to say it already. My early wins. This game is well.
We now have a row of crap cards.
And it's mega. Okay, let's see.
Some are less crap.
Well,
Absolutely.
punish somebody with a human by leading it to them.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the Skywatcher over here
Who's
and guide him over to what I think is honestly the dark horse of this game.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, does that mean I have to discard now down to?
No, at the end of your
No,
next turn,
at the end of-
you've got
end
to
of
have
your
4 at the end of your turn.
and I believe that lets me
Well-
get this energy.
No, you move the human.
No, yeah, you get the energy, yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, energy works with either humans or activities.
Yeah, I already,
Alright.
I already wanted to confirm that just to be sure that I was going to end up doing that right.
That's right, you get that energy.
Cool.
That's not a bad move then on such a rubbish line.
The line has gotten worse.
Oh, top level recon's come out.
That is a turn too late, is what that is.
Energy -1.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
Ah, crumbs.
Is it me?
That's not going to last long.
It is.
Let's see if we
If
can...
I'd come out of Catan earlier, I know exactly what I would have done. It wouldn't have changed my turn too much, but
Well, it would. It means you wouldn't have led those bastards to me.
could be praised. Oh, and I believe at the end of my turn that goes away now.
Yeah, that goes, yeah.
I'm no longer paralyzed.
So Andy's just figuring out if he's actually going to do anything to. So instead of playing a card, Andy could perhaps lead the watchers to Daniel and then pick up the 5 with the -1, couldn't he?
Why am I being picked on? I have done nothing. Oh, I didn't check the 2 cards. I'm an idiot. I stole the believers and I didn't even use it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it might be worth leading somebody.
Well, these two guys are very
I don't
out
think
of
we're quite there yet. I think I'm going to take the 5.
Mm-hmm.
How rude.
No, pick up a card.
I don't know.
Sorry?
I don't think you're dead.
I don't think so, no.
I don't think you're going.
No, I didn't, did I? Let's pick up a card. It may be all the difference.
Well, it could be, yeah. Might allow you to not have to grab that negative.
You could move that -1.
It is. It's a stealth mode.
Oh, what?
No. A stealth mode won't work on energy because energy isn't a person.
It's a human. It's got to be a human, yeah.
A human can't see you. Energy is unaffected by stealth mode. Energy doesn't care whether your craft's invisible or not.
I read that now, so I don't know. I don't mind. I'm just gonna.
It's still 4 points.
Go for it. It's still 4 points.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Right.
The 4 retrieval comes out. Everyone's
I'm
got.
never going to see them.
What is this?
I do get to draw though, don't I?
Yeah.
It's just I've got to,
Yeah, so you draw one, and then at the end of your turn, you'll discard down to 4 if you've got more
If you
than
don't
4.
spend them. Yeah, so it's worth spending 2 cards if you can, because you'll lose them anyway. Unless you get rid of the Skywatchers, so you can use two craft of the same type to get rid of the Skywatchers, or you might have a mind control that would allow you to swap out the Skywatchers.
I assume when you're using 2 craft of the same type, you can only get rid of a human watching you.
That's correct.
You can't get rid of a human watching somebody else.
Absolutely.
I don't like
really disappointing.
I don't like the implications of that.
How the hell do you get rid of people in your hand then? So once you've got someone,
if you've got Skywatchers watching you, if you get 2 craft types of the same type and you play them at the same time as your other players,
right, okay,
you can get rid of
that
it.
makes.
Or if you've got an advanced mind control, you could swap it with another human watching somebody else, such as, for example, a Believers. Or you could exchange it with a basic level mind control. You can swap it with one on the scan, but that would still punish you. But it might punish you in a different way.
Yeah, you might be better off going for the military than the Skywatchers.
Now, of course, it's going to be hyper mean and all give Skywatchers to Mark, at which point his hand would drop to 0.
Is there a minimum hand size? Because it's got to be
0.
If you go down to 0 cards,
Trump size. That's the minimum hand size.
You still draw
Minimum hand size is 0, but you always pick one up. Then you have to discard at the end of your turn. So you pick one up and use one.
Yeah,
Or you pick one up and use none.
absolutely.
And throw it away.
Oh, if you go down to 0, yeah, no, that's.
It's happened to me before in a previous game, and it's dreadful when that happens. It really is. It just completely nerfs your options for the rest of the game, pretty much.
Don't tell me you were picked on by your daughter.
Yeah. She loves chucking the humans onto me. Absolutely. She doesn't care what point she gets, as long as I end up with a mass load of humans sitting in front of me at the end.
Right, I'm going to play a premonition.
Okay.
So this is where I look at the top 3 scan cards
All plan cards.
and rearrange all the plan.
Yeah, you choose which deck you want to look at, and you take the top 3. You might as well take them into your hand so that save us putting down the blindfolds. And then you can rearrange them, but you can't take one. If you play at advanced level with a craft, you can take one of the 3 cards.
Yeah, I was thinking of the scouts. What I'm going to do make it easier.
Flip them over the table.
I'm going to move all my cards onto the table, and I'm just going to pull the three cards into my hand, rearrange them, and then.
Incidentally, we had something really bad happen with that. Once I played an advanced premonition, and all 3 cards that came out were either bad humans or negative energy, and I was forced into taking a negative energy.
Jesus.
Because it says on the card, rearrange them and claim 1. It doesn't say may claim 1. You have to.
Yeah. It's a fun little bit of risk reward, that one, I'd say. Then.
Yeah, it can happen. I thought the odds are quite low, but it can happen.
So that's going to be the top one. That's going to be the second one. That one's going to be the third one. So if I drop that, drop that, drop that. Hopefully these will.
Try just put them on the actual deck.
Put them on one at a time. Oh,
there we go.
This is where they now get drawn into different orders to what you thought they were.
So the plan just been shuffled.
No, I think. Yeah, so now I'm going to play another card because it'd be rude not to, because it's going to lose it anyway. So I'm going to play a cigar, which allows me to discard a watching human.
If you play 2 cigars.
No, you have to play 2 at the same time.
I thought that said you could.
You'd have to have either another second cigar or a cigar and the shapeshifter.
Oh, that's just not right.
What you're worried about?
It can't be too easy to get rid of the humans, otherwise nobody ever drawn to people.
Oh.
Okay, where's my mouse gone?
Got a pile of shite.
That's usually a cue for Mark to start winning, that is.
Yeah.
So, I told you, like, he's got a good couple of cards. Through his direction.
I'll certainly get all negative before and then win.
All right, well, balls to this. I'm going to play that with a cigar, which allows me to discard an opponent's claimed card at random.
Okay.
So you've got 4 cards. So Dave's got 5. I think Dave's winning. So I'm going to say Dave has to discard one of his cards at random.
Okay, so I'm going to flip them all over, and then I'm going to shuffle them. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, and then you can take the top card off, I guess.
Take the top card, and then that's gone.
You can have a look at what it is. Let's see what I've lost. What did I lose? Oh, no!
Get in! Get in!
That goes in the discard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
that's.
not on.
Oh, you can eat that because that's. Now I get to. So if I pick that one, that's going to be bad.
If you pick up the Retriever 4, you get Skywatchers. Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah. They're all pretty shit, really.
You can move the military. Or you can move one of the Watchers.
Or you can just give somebody a Skywatcher.
Yeah.
Or give somebody a military, yeah.
Oh
yeah,
I
so
think.
you'd have to take the destructive, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You want to move one of the Skywatchers, really.
Yeah, so I'm just going to put one of these Skywatchers in Daniel's.
What did I do to deserve it?
You're one of the top topics, Daniel. That's what you did.
I did nothing to deserve it.
And you also Skywatched me, you git.
I do not know what you're on about. This sounds like some kind of...
Vendetta, yeah.
I'm not about vendettas. I'm all about vendettas.
It says me, is it now?
Yeah, and the 5 harvest just at the table. So
That's opened up the scan a bit, hasn't it?
Right, so what's that? Who's just dropped off? Is that Mark?
yeah, looks like Mark.
Oh dear.
Mark always drops off about...
Does he? Oh, there we go, he's come back in. Has he got connection issues with Discord?
No, just basically every week Discord kicks me out
Random.
on average 2 times in a session, at least, for no apparent reason.
Techo.
So it just gave me the finger, so I've just had to log out and come back.
2021, the future's now.
So who's after Harvest? Is it the hybrid?
It's Mark with his reptilians, the bad guys.
The bad guys.
They're after
They are
harvesting
definitely the
livestock.
bad guys.
I can't remember.
We all agree the reptilians are the bad guys.
They're killing
I think I'm going
fishes.
to take that Harvest.
Well, you've been.
I don't have to play any cards, do I?
Nope, you don't. And an option 3 comes out.
Believe.
Okay.
Over to me.
Yeah, you go.
Yep. I'm getting better at drawing single cards now instead of picking up the whole deck. I find it a little faster than using the menu.
You can't linger.
I agree. I prefer drawing from the deck as well. I usually zoom in so I can draw straight into the bottom of my hand. So it's great. But
do I go for that landing? I like that. I want that landing, but yeah. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play Warp Reality to switch positions of yep, that and that. Okay. And then I'm going to take that.
okay.
I think Dave's game's rigged.
Level 3 crops.
Okay, over to you, Dan.
Okay. I'm going to draw 2 cards because I've got the thing and I actually remember.
Nice.
And discard one of them.
Yeah, so yeah, take your pick out the 2 and chuck the other one on the discard.
Let's get rid of the flying saucer.
What?
What?
He's clearly got very good cards if he can chuck away a craft.
Well, no, he's picked up 2 cards. He's going to pick up a power or a craft.
Then I'm going to play...
Or an event.
The events are in the scan deck somewhere. I'm surprised we haven't seen one yet, actually. But
I'm going to play Dimensional Shift to discard the Sky Watchers because I don't want that in the field anymore.
So that gets automatically replaced now before you get to pick that up.
Just discard and redraw, so that becomes a new one. Wonderful.
Well, -1 is probably better than 2 less cards.
Yeah, that's true.
You're down 2 cards at the end of this turn, aren't you?
Yeah, but he's alright. It's okay. He's on 4 anyway now, so...
All right, I've only just got back up to 4 cards. Do people get nicking the buggers off me?
You know what I'll do? I will put a protective aura on this crop circle.
Oh, nice.
What's that do?
So no one can interact with it. Until
Basically, it's a holding card for that 3.
and then I'll take this level 4 retrieval.
I'm going to play Missing Time on you.
Oh, fair enough.
Effective
Okay.
aura.
You're still going to take that 4, though.
Yeah, I'm still going to take 4.
Don't forget your -1 energy.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I know.
And then replace it.
Oh, what?
Wow.
What?
honestly, this game is just...
Who shuffled this deck?
Random.
Actually,
Yeah, no.
believers are not too bad. I'll take the believer at the moment.
They're good. And honestly, like, to be fair,
All I can say is I suspect those believers aren't going to be there for very long.
oh no,
I believe they won't be there for very long. Yes, I could see Andy swapping the 2 and the 3, and then picking up
If
the
I
believers with the 3.
do an advanced hotspot, can I take both those believers?
No, hotspots are for activities only, as they say on the. It should say.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, it does say it. It does say
What you could do is do one of the things which shuffles 2 things and put the activity in between the 2 believers.
Yeah, absolutely. You could do. And then take 3 cards.
If you got the appropriate card to do that.
That'd be clever.
oh no, but then I'd lose my believer power. I
You would.
I stole
Okay.
I think Dave, what happens then if it says, because it says the one with the most believers, so if
It's a draw,
Daniel has
everyone gets
one,
power.
Yeah, if Daniel has one and Andy has one,
Yeah.
then
Both
neither
of
of them get the most, so neither of them gets the power.
No,
So
both of them do, because both of them have more
They both
believers
do.
than the rest of us do. So they
Yeah, that's fair
both,
enough.
So they can both do the 2 draw. But if
So
Andy
they-
would have 2, then Dan wouldn't be able to use his.
Okay. I'm going to play. I'm going to play a saucer.
What's that do? Play as a power to activate its
I'm going
advanced
to play
level.
a shape-shifting saucer, and I'm going to get rid of one of these.
Getting rid of the one of my black.
Nice.
You're down one Will Smith now.
And I'm going to take
Yeah.
that card.
Was it Agent K or Agent J? That's the question.
I can't remember.
Everybody likes Tommy Lee Jones. Agent K.
It's another destructive energy. The sport. What is the sport?
That's not in favour of the aliens, is it? It ought to be.
Sounds great.
So who's that? Is it Mark now?
Mm-hmm. Draw a
Okay,
card.
let's pick one up. Come on, give me something decent for a change. Ooh,
I love the way that destructive card's actually themed with the greys on them and everything as well.
Oh,
It's just greys all over the place. Just in a lot of trouble.
I'm going to ask Andy's question about the hot spot again.
Yes.
How the
What's
hot-
it about activities, not about humans?
yes.
So you could take.
Yeah. I'm not worried about.
You could.
So if you had the basic power,
Yeah. And
it
they
says
would
you may
next to each
perform 2 adjacent. So if that and that were next to each other,
Yep. You could.
you could use the basic power to pick them up.
Yes,
If you use the advanced power, they can be anywhere on the line.
that's correct. But you have to always take the adjacent cards are always active. So
Yeah, just saying. So
Right,
if
you
I
would
played,
take that,
for example, if I played
the
that,
line with that.
you
I'd have to take that.
you
Yeah, if I
that.
played the advanced one, I could basically pick that, and that up
Correct.
effectively.
That'd be pretty
Yeah.
dramatic.
If you played the advanced one, you'd pick up 5 out of 7 cards.
Yeah, it's tempting because it gives me 5. These are quite neat. These zeros, because if somebody then starts stealing cards off you, padding your deck out with a lot of zeros
That's
as well.
absolutely the good advantage of having those in.
You do lose your plan
You
cards
would
there.
lose 2 plan cards in.
Oh, fudge that then.
Oh, you'd missed that detail, had you, Mark?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they're not
I knew there was
good
going to be something bad. Right, let's have a look. So,
Price. Gift.
That's why they're bright
You
orange.
thought he was an optimist, would you?
God, this is just awful. Oh. Right, I'm going to have to do this. So I still think Dave's winning, so I'm going to terrorise you, Dave.
Oh, really?
And as I'm the reptilians, I can look at your hand
Oh,
and claim
no.
a
You
playing
can
card,
as well.
playing card of my choice.
Okay, so
So,
I think blindfolds down, guys, and I'll put these on the table. I think that's probably the easier way to do
It's already
this.
bad for myself.
I'll tell you what, Dave. Save doing that. If I put my 3 cards on the table, then I just pick your hand up and then give you the four cards back out of the 5. That might be easier.
Make sure it's flipped over when you're moving between hands.
That sounds more
Yeah.
complex than what
Yeah,
I'm about to
Dave.
do, but yeah, go for it.
Yeah, flip over your cards, Dave.
What's that?
Flip your cards
My
over.
card's over. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll put them all on the table, and then I'll pick them into my hand. So that's
Interesting.
1, 2.
Sure, it would have been easier just for me to plonk them on the table a minute.
Well, I don't know. I like to be finished.
What you could do, Dave, you've got this playing map for your scan.
Yes.
What you could do is create playing maps for the aliens, so when you know what aliens you are, you can get a playing map to put your stuff on.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Now, at the moment, this is going to be an optional extra. It's not with the base game, because obviously it didn't.
Oh yeah, but
everyone would want one, but
Yeah, what I think would be like a kind of a good layout is you have your alien, you've got your energy, and then you have like a row for
yeah, absolutely.
humans. Maybe something like 4 or 5. I'm thinking would
Yeah,
probably.
that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I might look into that as a second optional. It depends. The things obviously have to be manufactured separately and weighed up with the costings separately. So, but it's definitely an option, especially if it does well.
Right, I've stolen a card from you, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you throw it into the expansion when you develop the expansion.
Yes, absolutely. The obligatory expansion. Yeah, I'll just be happy if this.
Is the expansion the humans attacking the aliens? Investigating the aliens.
It could be anything.
Right. Okay. So if I choose this fella, I basically get a believer and that, and then I have to discard a card.
Yes.
So,
You're discarding cards in any case. Guy watches up. Oh, you're up to 4 then, are you?
Yeah. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take a believer. I'm going to take the negative. So they will go into my ridiculously low scoring pile.
Don't you start complaining about your ridiculous low scoring pile. Mr. 6 card.
We have an event.
2 more cards.
Whoa! Oh my God! They both come out next to each other. That's interesting.
So I guess we'll do the first one that came out first.
Whose go was that?
That was mine.
me.
Why did you have a go?
Because you've just had a go.
No.
Yeah.
Dave,
No, you had no. It was Mark was stealing Dave's cards.
oh, great. That was ages ago.
We're still in the same turn.
You're not paying attention, Andy.
Okay, guys. So both events happen to have come out. They're randomly in there, but they've both come out alongside one another. So first we've got Hive Mind, shuffle all players' hands together. Oh, it's a brutal one. Okay, we've got to shuffle all our hands together and then deal them the same number of cards they had. So remember
So
how
me
many
and
cards you had.
and everyone else has 4. Put them at the top. I can sort it out.
Okay,
I'm stealing everyone's things. All right.
nice. Oh, look at that! You're flying. Brilliant. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, Daniel is an experienced.
Wow, there he goes. Amazing.
He's an experienced geek, is what you're going to say.
I want to shuffle.
Shuffle then.
Me too.
Is that a ripple shuffle, or is that?
That would be cool if they had a ripple shuffle.
So basically, you just completely ruined my last turn. Thank you very much, Andy.
2, 3. There you go.
That's quite a full on that. That is quite a full on.
What the fuck? You know what? I liked my old hand.
That's an interesting change of cards.
Yeah, that was true. I liked the cards I had, but this will do too.
If I know it was going to end that badly.
And this one comes out to take its place.
And now we
there's
have
two events.
Vortex.
So yeah, there's only ever going to be 2 events in there. And now we have the second one.
Shuffle the scan cards into the scan deck and then redraw it.
Okay.
So basically, we're down to 7. We're down to 7 cards on here. So assuming that hits 0, that's the end of the game.
All those go back in there, and then we shuffle that.
How does it finish again?
Basically, when the scan deck's empty, and when we've taken all humans and activities from the scan deck.
There's only 13 cards left, so there's only 2 rows left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the way things are going, potentially.
So the way things are going on. No, the way things are going on.
Well, I think Dave's won us by a cancer. Daniel's probably second. I think Andy might be third. I might be joint fourth. I don't know.
No, I reckon you're doing better than that.
I'm not.
Apart from anything else, you've got 2 more cards than me.
Yeah, but you have to remember, I think I've got at least 3 or 4 zeros.
Yeah. That's what you're telling us. Well, that's all a bit shite. Whose go is it? Andy's? No.
No, that was at the end of my turn to replace. So it's your go now.
Is it my go?
Your go, Simon. Yeah, it's your go, Simon.
Oh, right, okay. So what's that? Okay, so
It's interesting that we run out the green cards before we run out of the blue cards.
There's a load more blue ones because if you think about the number of plan cards that people can build up.
Yeah, there's also the fact that people are taking multiple scan cards at a time, but only one plan at a time.
Yeah.
What crap we got on here then? We've got a recon with a minus again. Got some military. Got that next to that. Got the believers. And we've got some. Wow, they are truly, truly awful cards. I think somebody's going to be looking at taking this recon with and just take the hit on losing a card.
You think?
Well, it's 4 points. It's 4 points.
You should think that.
So you're going to discard a plan card.
Yeah, I'm just busy working out what card I want to discard.
Actually, I'll wait for you to discard a card.
I think I'm going to discard that one.
Introduce it. Premonition. Okay. And we have another military and a harvest.
Brilliant.
Yikes.
Over to me.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Okay. Who's after harvest? Just Martin.
All I can say is the Greys are really shit today.
I haven't been able to terrorize anybody. I've used terrorize once.
I haven't had a single paralysis card at all.
You can't even say.
More importantly, I haven't been able to abduct anybody either.
Well, if it's any consolation, I haven't been able to retrieve anything. So we've been using.
That's because you abducted my abductees, and I'll have your retrievals. Thanks very much.
We retrieved the wrong thing.
I don't think many people have been able to do their own things. So.
I'm going to put an advanced protective aura on that harvest.
What does that mean?
It means that at the start, it means that you can't interact with it, and at the start of my next turn, I may claim it if I decide to, in addition to my normal action.
So can I play missing time on that?
Yeah, you'd have to play an advanced missing time.
You have to play an advanced missing time because of it being.
Dave, do you want to put the saucer under the missing time so we can see?
I can do, yeah.
So I'll move that out of the way.
That's better. Well,
yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
you don't want it directly on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what you could do, could he still not cancel the
When he
saucer
claims
card?
that, he still gets the military and he still gets the destruction, doesn't he?
That's still there, yeah.
If I decide to take it. Right, okay, so next I'm going to play a standard stealth mode and make myself invisible to that military sitting right there.
Rude.
And then I'm going to take that with that.
We are so going to have to pick on him.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I don't think
that
it's time to
that
pick on
is
it.
to draw
I can't believe Daniel gave me that card limiting one earlier when Dave was clearly winning.
I am so sure you were the dark horse of this. I'll be perfectly honest.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where I am. I think I'm full.
We know what you are, Mark.
Moments.
Daniel.
Okay.
Dave's won.
I draw 2 cards.
second.
Yeah, I've only got.
I designed the game, so therefore.
Yeah, I'm going to draw 2 cards and discard 1 because of my believers.
To be fair, though, it's like
I think it's time to pull up that destruction with the military and give him 2 military and he picks up his pieces.
Anything's possible. You guys could all gang up on me.
You give him 2 military, that's -6.
Yeah, do that. Rearrange that line. Rearrange that line. That would be quite funny.
Oh, that would be great.
He needs some minus points.
Did you do the draw 2 at the start, Daniel?
Yeah, I've done it. I'm just figuring out which one I want to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of the paralysis.
Okay.
Wow, you've left me with not a lot. You done?
I'm just thinking.
He's on his go at the moment. He hasn't done an action yet.
Oh, right.
Desperately trying to work out if it's worth picking that 3 with the extra believer and getting the -1.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but like, it's more of the case of will somebody else take that abduction, so you don't get it? Because if you get the believers, I lose the bonus. Or do I just
Who's after? Your dad's after.
Andy's going to go for it next.
Well, let's put it this way, there's no bloody way I'm going to get the bloody abduction because there's about 5 people in front of me.
Honestly, considering there's a negative and a card discarding, I think I would suspect Andy's probably going to go for that 3 unless something better comes out and take the believers, so he's got that buff. So I'm actually going to do the military, and I'll do the military, and I'm going to throw it over here.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I think that's the best choice for me right now. And it's Men in Black.
Andy, one of your favourites.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to go for it,
You
but
get a collect set, go.
It's all right. We can give it to you. It's fine.
Well, to be fair, it's in the best position. It's next to 2 cards that nobody wants. There's only one card. There's only one card that Andy can actually pick up, and that's that one, isn't it?
That's correct.
You can't.
But he can direct a military card towards Dave, for example.
Or you can leave
Yeah,
it
he
yourself if you
could
want.
do.
You'd have to be
Actually, if he does that, then he doesn't need to because Dave's getting that military card in any case.
Yeah. I think Andy's going to take that abduction card, I would think. Because if he does,
I'd be surprised if he does.
well, I say if he doesn't, I'm having it.
All I know is I ain't getting it.
Can I retract that last turn? Because I just double checked the rules. If you do anything by an energy, you absorb the energy, which meant I would have gone those 2 cards.
Oh yeah, okay.
I would have chosen the abduction instead. So I just double checking the rules, making sure I didn't. So I'll take that -1 as a hit, and I'll take the second believer. Men in Black would have gone there instead because he was the first one drawn.
Oh.
Technically, wouldn't the Man in Black gone there because you drew that card?
No, it fills out left to right.
Oh right, okay, sorry, yeah, okay, fair enough. So that's it.
Right.
That's
I was thinking, wait, would I have taken those energies? And I just kind of thought it through. I was like, yeah, that would have been the case. Sorry.
Right, I could see that. I can see that Man in Black coming your way, or Dave's way, or
It's probably all coming my way.
right, are you finished? I've still got.
Sorry.
I drew a card, but
Okay.
indifferently. Damn it!
I can almost see how this is going to play out.
Well, I
Dave's-
can't do anything, basically.
I'm
Well,
annoyed.
Dave's
I've got
gonna get-
three
Dave's gonna get that
different
military.
spacecraft, and I can't get rid of the Men in Black. I was hoping to get two spacecraft at the same time.
Why am I going to get this military here?
So
Because you pick up a Dave's
Human
card.
next to it.
If I pick it up, yeah, but I don't have to. I'm not forced to. So
Well,
No,
you do because that says you auto
It
get
may be claimed on the next
Maybe.
Oh,
event.
maybe claim. Sorry, yeah, okay. Sorry.
Don't worry, you're getting another military.
Anyway, yeah. Also, yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah.
I think I'm going to put this over here.
Really?
God. Really?
What? Why not?
No, fair
Oh,
enough.
he's got
I'm
6
sorry.
cards. Yeah.
Dave's got no negatives yet,
Point.
and he's got a shit
There
ton
we
of
go.
points.
Done.
He's got at least 2 cards of his own sort, so he's got a bonus of
Daniel.
+4.
Oh, shut up and get on with it then.
Max, you go.
Right, what crap have I was going to do? So, okay.
Draw 1 card because I now number your believers. So you get the
Oh,
1.
yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Draw. Right, what crap have I picked up? Ooh. Okay. Right, so what I was going to do.
I think I know exactly what what Simon's gonna do. Because I see a military which is possibly about to lose its effect in someone's pile.
Can't imagine that happening.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I'll see your game.
I'm just thinking, we've got to go until all these are picked up, so...
Yes.
This is just... So, Dave's going to be the only one who can pick that up, which he will do because he's only going to lose 1 card.
Crikey. Like,
Shit. Right, okay. I'm just thinking, because I go here, so if I pick one up, I'm not going to get another go now, so whatever happens here is going to be my last go. So I might as well use all the cards if I can. Right, so that one's useless to me. I'm going to use that. Can't do that. Oh, I could do that. Oh, no, I can't do that. I was thinking the advanced one on that
Question is,
screen.
What?
who are you going to give the Men in Black to?
Well, he might flip it round and then give the military.
Yeah. Who are you going to give the Men in Black or the military to?
Well, he could hide from the Men in Black and then take the retrieval. There's loads of options. depending on what
The
plan.
problem is you take 2 points for that, and then somebody just gives me the 4 points, so I'm negative 2. So I'm
So who
better
are you
off-
going
I'm
to give the
better
Men in
off
Black
getting-
to?
Who are you going to give them?
You're going to give the
I'm better
military.
off giving that. But anyway, first and foremost, I'm going to play Terrorize because I can. So we've got the most cards.
That'll be Andy.
So Andy's.
No, you've got the most cards.
You've got 5 cards.
I'm gonna draw a random. I'm gonna draw a
You've got
random
8
card from.
cards.
I'm gonna draw a random card from Andy.
I
Andy.
literally cannot have more cards than you right now.
Do you want to?
It's
Andy, do you want
hiding
to
up his
shuffle? Do you want to shuffle your cards, Andy, or shall I just pick one at random?
Just pick one.
I'll go for the middle one, whatever that is.
sleeve.
That's completely frigging useless.
Well, if there's any consolation, they are all useless that I have in my hand at the moment. In this particular
Well, no,
set.
it might have been useful. So that's crap.
Yeah, I can assure you.
All the cards can be useful at some point or another.
Yeah, at this point.
The only thing that would have happened, Mark, is he would have sworn if he'd stolen his pair of craft.
Right, I'm going to play a dimensional shift, which says discard and redraw a scan card of your choice. I can't do that. That's useless.
That'll just destroy a card.
Yeah,
This could be useful.
actually, could that work? Could I destroy a card?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could. Oh no, you can't
You
destroy
can't
the
destroy
card
that
that
one.
it's been interacted with.
You could destroy that activity on the end.
No, it's just discard and redraw the scan card of your choice. So I could get rid of one of these.
I mean,
There's enough to replace it.
better off putting those onto someone. Who
Well-
knows who? But if you got rid of the retrieval,
Not
no one else.
necessarily, because no. The way I'm looking at it is,
If you discarded the Men in Black, you could take the other one without any penalty.
yeah. Well, I could do, yeah. But I'm just thinking more importantly, when it comes round to you, you're going to give that military to Dave because that means he's got 2. So that military isn't coming anybody else's way, which then means
Wouldn't count on that.
whatever. Well, really? I don't get that.
You have to
though.
watch these greys. They're
Well,
expert poker
Crafty
players.
buggers we are. now I've got him thinking, oh God, we're going to do another 20 minutes.
Why would you do this?
I'm sure I'll put half an hour on the playtime on the boxes. Depends on how much tactical discussion goes on, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
It depends on how many marks you've got.
Well, I'm looking at it, and at the moment, Daniel's not losing any points. So, all right, Daniel, here we go.
I give looking at the top card that I've got right here. That
There you go.
wonderful one.
It's all right. We could have a collection of Marks and Richards.
So rude. Okay, Dad, your go.
So I've now offended all the Marks and Richards who are going to be watching the playtest.
You mean specific Marks and Richards here? Yeah. Not just everybody called Mark and Richard on the planet.
That's my go, is it?
That's what you call missing time.
It's happened in real life. Have you been taken?
Right then.
Simon, hurry up. Come on, Simon, hurry up. You're wasting time. You're wasting time.
Right, I'm going to play that. And I'm going to play that.
Okay.
And I'm going to kill that.
Okay.
Oh, he's got rid of it. Sneaky.
Nice.
I can play that on there.
Good.
And then I'm going to move this over here.
Really?
Fair enough.
Oh, I got minus 10. I don't think I got 10 points in total. Yeah. I think
I
that's
could
a
have drawn a card,
mistake,
couldn't I?
practically.
Yeah.
That really is a mistake.
You're saying I've made a mistake?
Definitely,
So
yeah.
basically, what you're saying now is that Dave has his go. So do these protective orders come off now because it's Dave's turn?
They will do.
So they disappear now, don't they?
Mhm.
Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yep.
And you can claim that.
Yeah.
And I get to take it if I want. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what Sam's done there is basically assured that everybody else can't go, and then he'll get the last.
Well, no. People just have to play cards to try and bugger me up.
Well,
So
Or Andy gets to play cards to try and bugger me up.
I do want to take that.
Dave, is there a rule? Is the rule that says if there's nothing for you to pick up, then is that
No,
you just can't do it?
It's going to go round until Simon. He's
The game
on
ends
there,
until the
so
board is
you
depleted.
have
So,
to pass, basically.
Yeah.
but so are you
So
playing any
can't-
cards? or-
Am I playing any cards? Yes, I am actually. I'm going to play. Am I?
You're going to play I'm one of them.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, yes, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to play an advanced stealth mode. So humans on the cat scan cannot see or be led to me until my next turn.
Nice. He's covering himself, so nobody can mess with humans on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nobody can send me humans until my next turn.
Well, why don't you leave them on your person so we know till the end of the next turn?
Yes, look.
I know.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Got 2 cards.
Actually, there are no humans on the scan. That would only apply to humans on the scan, so you can still muck around with me. You can muck around with me using the mind control card. I can't prevent that.
I'll get rid of the protection. I'm gonna use the. What to do? Do I want to do that? That's risky. It could bite me in the ass.
Wow. I think Dave's got 9 cards, and I think 3 of those cards scores more than me.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend a flying triangle and a shapeshifter and disintegrate the man in black.
Nice.
That would be fairly sensible.
Send him back to the agency.
Yeah. And that, yeah.
Size is fine.
That's the end of my turn.
Right, let's see what I get. Ooh, is that actually any use to me?
You need something that allows you to get rid of them cards, Andy. That's what you're looking for. So there's no cards in there doesn't seem to be any cards in the deck then, Dave, that allow you to move a person card from yourself to somebody else.
Oh yeah,
No,
Chris, Daniel used it on me.
Yeah.
Oh right. Which one was that then? I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know, but I was really pissed off.
So advanced mind control, there it is. So at advanced level, you can switch to a human watching you with one watching somebody else.
I'm going to play Premonition,
Okay.
and I'm going to play. I'm going to play an advanced Premonition.
This.
I was going to see if you can find another scan card, which is useful.
Try and get things you good. No, I like that. I like that a lot.
And then he also gets to choose what me and Mark draw.
That's great.
That's
That's
interesting time to play, actually.
I shall be back in seconds.
Draw. Ha ha! I got the one I wanted. Right.
Lucky bastard.
I'm going to play a flying triangle and a flying triangle.
Very
I'm
good.
going to get rid of that card.
Nice, nice.
Right. Now, let's see.
So you got to put the other 2 back you didn't play.
Yeah.
Premonition at you.
So
these
the first one you put back in will go to Simon, and the other one will go to Mark.
Give me something decent, Andy.
By the lack of reaction to the other 2 cards, I suspect it's not going to be anything too great.
Well, I could make it interesting because I know we're doing really badly, Andy. So if you could do something in the way of a craft, then maybe I could move the Men in Black for you.
It has to be one of your ones.
Yeah, you can only move one
Oh.
yourself.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
I
shame.
was almost convinced then.
Yeah, it's such a human watching you of one watching an opponent.
I basically won't be able to do nothing next turn. There's nothing I can do. I can't think of any cards that's going to help me in the next turn.
Really?
Yeah, because what's going to happen is I can't do unless I can shift that, which I can't because it's already there. So I won't be able to do anything, and then Sam will pick that card up, and it's the end of the game.
Yeah, the only way to cancel that was to have been with one of the cancel cards as it was being played.
Yeah, you mean the cancel cards I've seen none of the entire game?
I had one, and then it got shuffled out of my hand, so someone has one. The fact that no one played it when he did.
So me.
It's Mark's go now.
Oh, Mark's still going to go.
Yeah,
It
and
doesn't matter what I do because I can't do anything.
player managed to actually get rid of his military.
Oh,
That wasn't entirely unsurprising. What are you going to get rid of? The -6 or the -4?
Feel about right. So can't use that. Can't use that. Can't use that.
I don't know how I've ended up with less cards than I started with, but hey.
I can actually use one. Wicked. Right, so Dave's got 9, Daniel's got 8. Who do you reckon's winning? Well, Dave's going to get minus for that.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I've not been able to get any good cards.
I'm gonna play a dimensional shift with a cigar. It's the only thing I can actually do. I can discard an opponent's claimed card at random from Daniel.
Rude.
Daniel, turn your cards over. Give him a good shuffle. I'm gonna give him. Yeah. I'm gonna give him a shuffle as well. I want to give him a shuffle. I don't trust your shuffling. I can only blame myself now. So that's coming out. Come on, be a score.
Oh, that's your fault.
1.
Well, it's only one. It's only one. It's still 1 point. That 1 point might make the whole difference.
If I lose by 1 point, I'm going to be so upset.
You shouldn't have reshuffled.
That's all I could do. Yeah, so
I
you just
think
get
there's
that
some
last one.
scan cards in the other deck, but
That's the right
doesn't
to worry
matter.
about.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
I can just click a button and it'll all reset.
Oh, what the hell? I'm going to play a paralysis on Daniel. So he
Why?
can't play next turn. And then I'm going to play a missing time on it because he can't do it anymore.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw another missing time out because what the hell? And then I'll have this card here.
You were the one who got all my missing times. I got a bunch of hot spots that were useless by the time I got them.
And that
You actually good.
is it.
Well, the last card I drew was a missing time. And I think that gives me a score of 16 points.
Well, that's 16 more.
I'm gonna start.
That's quite a good
So,
score.
yeah, that's the end of the game. The scan's completely cleared. The area is completely devoid of
11.
any activities. So
13, 14,
add up.
16 points.
Don't forget to add on 2 extra if you've got any of your particular
Yeah, right.
type. Okay.
Yes, I have 11 points, Dave. That's only on the just basis that I've got a harvest, and I'm a harvester.
I got 18.
I have 16.
What did you get, Andy?
I'm just trying to add it up.
5,
2,
9.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
13.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Minus 4. So I got
Yep.
12.
Yep, you're still 1 point ahead of me. So even with no negative points, I still got gypped.
What's Mark and what's Dan and
I
Dave?
got 18.
I believe I've got 19. I believe.
You get
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it, Daniel? That's a real shame.
Seriously, check this out. Like, so you got the 5 there and the 3. Yes, 8. But obviously, I get an extra 2 for each of those. So yeah, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Minus 6.
Minus 6. Have I added up completely wrong? Have I
That's
Yeah.
16, isn't it?
That's 16.
16? I'm talking
I think
nonsense.
Daniel's won.
Ha!
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know how that went wrong last time, but yeah.
Yeah, because those are all
So actually, I'm joint second.
15, 18. Yeah, 16.
16.
I win!
Dan, have you
Oh
got
my
any?
god.
So that was the right attack, Mark. It just wasn't very successful. You'd have been better off taking off one of his 4s, but there we go.
There we go.
I
That's
would've-
it. Well done.
If you'd taken off one of his 4s, it would have been a 3-way tie for first.
I removed by 3, so...
Yeah, you'd have had 1 back and 4 off. So if he'd taken one of your 4s, we'd have had 3 people with 16.
Yeah, that would have been... That, yeah.
Andy, what did you get? Andy, you were in the positives, yeah?
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what else-
If I had that military, I'd have been really badly off. But 12 points, quite respectable. I
Yeah,
think.
not
in
bad
this.
at all. Yeah, it's quite close scores,
Um,
actually. It's turned out well.
I had loads of spacecraft, but at one point I had 3 different types of spacecraft, and I was hoping to get rid of the Men in Black because, yeah, it just wasn't happening.
I think I screwed you, Dave, at the start when I took that 5-pointer off you.
Yeah, well, yeah, actually, yeah, you're right.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that one did make a big
buggers took me right from the beginning by taking the abductions straight away.
I was hoping to get rid of this military towards the end, but I didn't have the right cards to do so, so I stuck with it. I thought you were going to bully me and send more humans my way towards the end.
It's definitely a case of take the cards for your race, and if you can't, you take the cards for, like, one of the people, like, 2 ahead.
If you can't, you take the biggest cards.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it definitely gets more brutal the more people you've got, because you got much less of a chance of getting your own cards.
Way, there it goes. That table's been flipped.
Is it?
Off it goes into deep space. I love that.